Very nice. All right. So, Mondalo, what is really wrong with the Mombasa?
I was actually saying, Jagero, that first of all, ODM gets it flat wrong.
Okay.
In terms of strategy. And I was saying the first thing that they get wrong is that they went to Mombasa to have an in-house meeting.
Okay.
So that they can be able to iron out the challenges that they have been having. And because of these challenges, so that they sit together and decide that this is the better direction to take. But part of my problem with that was that how do you go outside there to have a retreat, which is an in-house meeting, to correct some in-house stuff, but on every day you are having a press conference to tell us about the in-house things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Strategically, it's already off. The moment you go outside, Jagero, and you say there is a problem and we need to iron out as us, it must be just like that. It must be in-house. So first, they get it wrong on that. Number two, they get it wrong on the fact that they are not understanding that they are at a place of weakness today.
Okay.
The ODM of 2026 is not the ODM of 2021.
What is that? What does that mean?
This means ODM today is not the consolidated ODM as it were. It has two issues. Number one, ODM today does not have the supreme leader, Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga was able to unify and made ODM very, very strong.
Yeah.
Number two, today ODM is divided into Linda Ground and Linda Mwananchi. That makes them have a point of weakness. Now, when they are in those two camps, they should be able to be looking at and saying, how do we consolidate this team? The third problem is that, Jagero, the point of weakness that again they have is that President William Ruto today is more popular in the ODM strongholds than even ODM itself.
Okay.
And I was alluding that it is more feasible as a campaign person who is running for MP somewhere in Kisumu to have William Ruto's photo on your poster than it is to have Gladys Wanga, because he is actually more popular in that region than them. So when you have all these weaknesses as a party, you come together to ensure that, one, you are consolidated, you have a united front, so that you move to the table of negotiation. But how do they get it wrong? Again, you cannot use chest thumping. That you are able to say you have you are blackmailing your partner that government owes us 12 billion. Remember, Jagero, when you say government owes 12 billion to a political party, it does not mean this particular government. I can tell you all political parties in Kenya are owed money by government, all of them. Why?
But ODM wants their 12 billion.
Government has always not disbursed.
ODM wants their 12 billion.
So wanting their 12 billion is not the problem. But using it as a blackmail measure is the problem. Why? You can't blackmail when you're at a point of weakness. How do you blackmail yet you are not a consolidated party? How do you blackmail yet your party is not in unison? How do you blackmail when already the partner that you're having in this arrangement is yards away better than yourselves? So I feel like they're getting extremely wrong from a strategic perspective, and I think they need someone, a strategist to be hired, to be able to help them and guide them in the strategy of this. Ego and chest thumping will not deliver the results that they so highly desire. Yeah. They will need to embrace another strategy, and they need to understand that they are negotiating from a place of weakness, and so this idea of chest thumping is not necessarily the best idea. They would concentrate more on consolidating the numbers that they already have and proving to the partner that we are in control of our strongholds. But when you don't do that, then you get it wrong. Remember, Jagero, you can't be in whichever the hotel they are in Mombasa for those number of days. You can imagine the amount of money you are spending in a hotel. Now compare that with the amount of money Linda Mwananchi is spending to hold a political rally. Which one has political advantage? So you are spending a lot of money on a retreat whose political value cannot be immense. Yeah. Yet the other people
can you, for us who didn't go to school, can you repeat that, please?